Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Back due to popular demand. Hi, Cactus Son. Hi, baby. Back by popular demand. Y'all wanted me back. A bitch is back. Hello, hello. Hi, Tammy. Hi, positive vibes. Peace and love to you, too. Hey, War Witch, baby. Hello. Oh, I've had a long day, but I'm glad to be off. And I rushed home in LA traffic so that I could talk to you guys because y'all wanted me back. So I'm back and I'm getting emails. Thank you for the email sent. Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming? Well, I'm here. So let's get started. Hi, I am the one and only African witch bitch hoodoo practitioner. And my Q&A sessions for the first timers are just that. You just ask questions and I answer. It don't have to be about hoodoo. It can be about anything. We just have a good time chilling with each other, really vibing and shit like that. Oh, thank you for the dress. Look, this is one of those throwback 50s dresses. And I had the little bobby socks and the, what do you call those, black and white shoes? Yeah, I was kind of feeling festive today. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you. I like to look kind of girly sometimes. And the bows, for all of you who don't know, I've spent a lot of time at various kitty homeless shelters in LA. And the kids make these for me. They know I love bows and shit like that. So they make them and give them to me. Or they save up their little allowance and buy them. So I always wear them, you know, in honor of my kids at the shelter. Girl, yes, that traffic ain't no joke. Positive vibes. Seriously. During the beginning of quarantine, traffic was hella bomb. I think I got from my house, which is near Long Beach, all the way to downtown where my office is in 20 minutes, 18 minutes, and and normally you already know that's an hour drive. So yeah. Yeah, I love my kids. Hi, Telva. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? Oh my gosh. I love animals. I do. I'm scared of dogs, but I like dogs. I love cats. I love animals. I do. Your dog likes my voice. Oh, Haida. Okay, you got me on Facebook. I'll check. Last night we got off late, right? And I wanted to email everybody and respond to all the emails, but I didn't get a chance to because after I got off live, I washed my balls and went to bed. Y'all, I was so tired. I had put in a full day of work and with you guys, and I had some orders to fill too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everybody who's patronizing my website. Thank you. I really do take it seriously. It's not just a business or a side hustle for me. It's literally legit a calling from the ancestors. And that is why my prices will always be low because that is what they've directed me to do. So thank you, thank you. And thank you for the compliments for the meditation incense for the people who got them, whether you purchased them or whether I gave them to you free or the ancestors gave them to you free because they're the ones that direct me to throw shit in a bag, whether you pay for it or not. So thank you. I really appreciate it. Do you believe that politicians like the president and other major world leaders are spiritually protected? I don't know. That's a damn good question. A lot of people, it's been speculation over the years about different skull and bones society and different pagan rites and rituals. That is very relative. For instance, let me give you an example on why I say that. Warwitch, let me give you an example. Trump, in my opinion, and there might be some Trump supporters watching this, and it is what it is, what I'm about to say, but you already know I'm gonna keep it real as fuck, right? Has the worst integrity ever. There's no way in hell my ancestors would permit me to behave in such a manner. From caging children, you know, putting children in cages to grabbing women by their pussies to he's been had charges filed on him for being inappropriate with a 13-year-old girl, to stealing money, to Trump Universe. I could list his resume of filth and shadiness. That'll take all day. But with my integrity level and the way my ancestors are directing me to practice, no way in hell they would support me. They would whoop my ass and they would allow other deities to fuck me up. So again, we're not all protected the same. There's some people with a very different integrity level than I do. And y'all already know, you watch other witches on YouTube, you probably know them in your personal life. But it just baffles me how he's allowed to live with himself and operate. And I'm kind of on the fence. I don't know if he's, excuse me, I have hiccups, if he's being spiritually protected by some uncultivated either ancestors of his or excuse me, non-cultivated ancestors of his or deities, or if he just is being protected by the power structure of white supremacy. That's the debate that I'm in, because I'm being pulled. One moment I'm like, and then I'm like, because I watch politics, watching politics is like a hobby of mine. I love being informed. It just, I don't know. I can't even answer that because I really don't know, because I'm a student of history and a student of political science. And when I sit up and I see how he's operating, and not just him, various other different politicians, you know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't understand. And more so, I'm probably leaned along the lines that he's being protected by the power structure. It's not about integrity. It's about money. And it's about protecting the white supremacist power structure. So it's kind of difficult for me to call that one. I can't see any spirit, especially none of the ones that I fuck with, supporting that. But then again, they should have went. And if you think about it like that, some of those spirits should went and whooped his ass. So he might be very well protected by some non-cultivated ancestors of his or some shady ass deities, because they are out there. Real talk, they are. But I don't know. Oh, thank you, Cactus-san. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't know. Yeah. A lot of people say that he's a leader because it was a white lash from Obama being elected twice that his base, which is Christian Caucasians, especially in the Bible Belt in the Midwest, just wanted him in office, and they came out in droves to put him in there. I don't get it, because all of his policies are completely against their lifestyle. For instance, he's against social programs like the one I work for. And these people need those social programs, regardless of what your race and your socioeconomic background is. People need healthcare. People need rent assistance. And sometimes shit get hard out there. How do you vote for a person who's completely against giving you help? I don't get it. I don't know. I honestly do not know. I watched a show where the banks and the major corporations and politicians would hire witches to protect them, and got me thinking, FBI been known to hire spiritualists to help them solve their cases. Yes, I've heard of that. They've hired different spiritualists to help them find missing people and to solve different cases like murder cases and find children that come up missing. That, yeah, it's really sad. I've been told by a few people that something is attached to me, something negative. Oh, okay. How do I cleanse? I use sage and palo, which is keeping me safe. I also have salt candles around my house. Okay, excellent. Black salt works excellent to keep negativity out. But you also might want to get you a mojo bag, or wear you one of those. What do they call them? Like mojo necklaces. But it's different ways you can cleanse. You can take a spiritual bath with different herbs. You can douse yourself. I keep Florida water in my car. You can keep frankincense and sage balm in the fuck out of your house. Tammy, burn palo. It sounds like, it sounds like you're doing the right thing by the stuff that you're doing. Question, Tammy, do you feel as though something negative is on you? Because, and the reason why I say this, and I'm just going to keep it a buck, Tammy, baby. Okay. There's a lot of shady ass, fake ass, sorry ass, bitch ass witches out there, or claim to be witches out there. And if you ever go get a reading from a shady ass bitch, here's one of the first things that they'll tell you. And I'm finna rip the panties off and lift up the third and let the skirt and let the thong show, so I can explain to you what their game is, so that you guys can be privy. First thing they do is tell you, you have something negative on you. Somebody has attached something negative. They put some evil on you, and it's going to cost X amount of dollars to get it fixed. And you need to do this, this, that, and a third in order to get it cleansed off you. You need to purchase this, this, and by the way, I sell what you need right here type shit. You know what I'm saying? Or I can perform this ritual for you, but it's going to cost you type shit. That's a scam. Tammy, talk to me. You say you've been told by different people that you have something negative on you. Are these people reputable people? And fuck what they say. How do you feel? What are your dreams like? Do you feel like you have something negative on you, or are you listening to other people tell you that? Talk to me, Tammy. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you, Cactuson. I agree with you. Yeah, they might be. They might be. But Dejane, they might be. But I think that what they're doing, which is more effective, and I'm gonna be honest with you, is negative propaganda. This is all a science. Negative propaganda, policies, and money, because money doesn't control politics. I mean, politics don't control money. Money controls politics. You understand what I mean? And I don't even really think they need. All they need is a news media outlet, baby. You guys know the power of social conditioning. You guys know the power of that. That's when you perpetuate negative propaganda. They've done it for years, and you flood the populace with X amount of news stories or different spins, different verbiage you can use that'll sway the public's mind. You don't even need magic. All you need is social conditioning and negative propaganda, and you can have everything you want. You'll have a whole entire people thinking that a whole entire section of the government thinking that building a wall is a great idea to keep illegals out, when everybody know that a vast majority of illegal aliens, I don't even believe a human being can be illegal, come via plane into the country. And but it's just all just depends. It's, I think, more so that it's not so much as it is magical as it is psychological and sociological, in my opinion. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. You see what I mean, Telva? Thank you, Telva. Thank you. She said, Telva just said, I got a reading yesterday from a woman that told me so much negative shit. I'm a reader myself. My cards were saying way different than her. Now, being that it will be like, okay, Telva's a doctor, and she goes to a doctor, and she studied medicine for 100 years. She's a doctor, and the doctor tells her that she has took some x-rays and told her she has cancer and she got 6 months to live unless she get this expensive treatment. The doctor that Telva went to don't know that her ass is a motherfucking doctor too. So she's looking at them same exact x-rays and don't see shit wrong with her fucking x-ray. You see what I mean? It's a lot of crooks out there. It's a lot of shady ass motherfuckers out there. It's people out there that don't have any type of gifts, that ain't never studied whatsoever, that are perpetuating themselves as practitioners of this, that, and the third spiritual system, only to get the naive people to soup their head up to get their money. And they're nothing but predators. And this is why I expose them. I'm showing you guys right now a complete lens into how I practice. And I'm telling you right now, I'm arming you with the information, letting you know that spiritual work should not cost a lot of money. And like I stated, people keep asking me, do you do work for other people? Do you do work for other people? Do you? And yes, I do. But I'm real selective on who I do work for. Like I stated yesterday, I might get 10 people ask me to do work for them, and I might accept one person, and that one person I do accept, I don't charge them. Or they might have to pay like for materials, which will probably be under $10 or $20, something like that. They're paying for what, and that's sometimes I don't even do that. I might have it on deck and just do it for them. If you ever meet a person who is a spiritual practitioner and the first thing that come out of their mouth is you got negative shit on you, or that you need to do this, that, and the third and pay for more money, they're crooks. I'm telling you now, they are criminals. They're crooks and they're liars. Don't fall for the okie doke, babies. Don't fall for the okie doke. All right. Okay, let me go back up. What am I missing? Oh, Tammy, she says, yes, I do feel it. I've been feeling it for years. At night, I feel something standing over me. Okay, and you cleanse your house. And Tammy, have you used black salt? And Tammy, have you gotten a reading to find out if that's something negative standing over you or if it might be an ancestor that wants to communicate with you? My thing is after you've doing the right thing by keeping yourself cleansed and protected from negativity, but have you gotten an actual reading from a reputable reader? I will refer you, Tammy. If you're not in my Facebook group, go on there. I posted yesterday. The person who reads for me will read for you for a very reasonable amount of money. And she'll tell you flat out what it is and what it's doing and what it do and what it don't. And I highly recommend you get a reading because that very person that you feel standing over you might be an ancestor wanting to talk to you or warn you about something. It may or may not be something negative, but the only way you're going to know is if you get a reading, baby. Hi, Amelia. Hi. Tammy, are you willing to do that? Are you willing to get a reading? Because some people be scared. They don't want to. They don't want to know. You know what I mean? So talk to me, Tammy, baby. Oh, hi Daniela. Hey, let me see. If you're in my Facebook group, I did drop it. And yesterday in the group, and people were making their appointments. You might want to hit her up before she gets too booked up. I don't want you to have to wait too long. The Facebook group is African Witch Bitch Tea Room on Facebook. So look that up. And I can, or you can send me a message on Facebook and I can just link you up in a group message. Send it to me right now. My phone's right here. I can hook you up with her. And if you put in a request to join the group, I'll add you right now so you can see it. Okay? Okay, I got some ad. I'm gonna add you right now. Oh, see, I can't. So, okay, when you guys go onto the Facebook group, you got to answer the questions, or else I won't add you. I asked 3 questions. You need to answer the questions and be honest. And if you don't, then I'm not adding you to the group. This person just sent me a request. I'm not going to say your name. You just sent me a request right now to join the group, but I'm not going to add you because you have not answered any of the questions. Try again, baby. Okay. Let me see. Let me go back up. Oh. Let's see. Hey, it's me again. I've been in a really at a really mentally, sometimes physically abusive job for the past 2 years. I'm doing an employment job tonight for a job that doesn't actually have an opening. Okay, let me know how it works out. Yeah, there's always a possibility. It might open up just because you did that spell. So you open that road for yourself. Hi, misunderstood. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it's easy to brainwash people. It's very easy, especially when they're ignorant to what's going on. Luke. Hi, Luke. Luca. Hi, Luca. You said hi. Is there a spell to make someone to what I want to? I don't understand what you're asking. Please ask me again, baby. Hi, is there a spell to make someone to what I want to? I don't understand. Oh yeah, there are some spiritual predators on YouTube. You damn right, Deshane. You damn right. Yeah, and somebody else said that I saw that. I saw that somebody sent me a link to another practitioner on YouTube where she was live. She was talking about this, that, and the third. And somebody had a question about something she said, and she wouldn't answer the question unless you sent her money. And I think the money had to be no less than $20. I don't understand. I don't get how people practice like that. How do you sleep at night? Let me explain. If anybody in this room, I want y'all to be honest with me. If anybody has ever been in this room that ever went through a financial struggle, I don't give a damn if you were a teenager and you didn't have lunch money versus being a mom with 2 kids and you only got $40 to last you to the end of the week and your babies need food and you need gas to work. I'm talking real life shit, okay? I'm talking, you got a baby with asthma and you got to choose between gas in your car, food on the table, or your baby's asthma pump, and you only got X amount of dollars type shit. I'm talking about the rent is due and you $100 short and you only got $150 to last you 2 weeks to paycheck. But if you pay that $100, you're going to be stuck like Chuck getting back and forth. Shit like that. Real life shit. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. We've all been there. And if you haven't been there, baby, count it all joy. But this bitch has been there. Okay, so if somebody is going through a serious situation, maybe somebody on her job's fucking with her and she needs some spiritual work. And she may not have the $200 or fucking $20 to ask a fucking question on YouTube. You mean to tell me this person don't have access to get the help she need over something as you can answer a question that won't cost you a dime and you won't do it unless she cash app you on a live or a supercharge, whatever the fuck it's called? I'm confused, because if that's the case, and this is the type of ethical code that some of these practitioners are going by, then according to that logic, hoodoo shouldn't exist, because our ancestors didn't have $20 and $200 and $50 and $75 to pay for questions to be asked. They practice in secret. And I don't give a damn what spiritual system it is, whether it be hoodoo, whether it be voodoo, whether it be Wicca, whether it be the indigenous people of this land, their traditional spiritual systems, whether it be Palo, whether it be Santeria, whatever it may be. Did those people, did our ancestors, regardless of what part of the globe you hail from, did they have $200 and $300 when they were practicing? Let's say we're winding the clock 100, 150 years ago, 200 years. Did they have it? Let's be honest. Did they have it? They didn't. So now that we're in this space, this country of prosperity, now you're going to charge motherfuckers to answer a question on a live? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. 300. Okay. Breesh Coleman says it's 300 to 500 a lot. Are you talking 300 as in 3.00, like $3 and $5? Because there's a decimal missing somewhere in that shit, Breesha Coleman. Are you talking about $300 to $500? Is that what you're asking? I need clarity. And Breesha Coleman, I need to know, what exactly are you paying for $300 to $500? Exactly. Tell me give me an example of what you want to pay $300 to $500 for, and then I'm gonna let you know exactly how much that shit should fucking cost. You tell me right now. Give me an example. I need an example. I need to meet the person who's charging $300 and $500 for spiritual work, and then I need you to tell me exactly what it is they're doing for you, and then I'm gonna tell you exactly how much the shit should cost, if anything. Talk to me right now, Breesha Coleman. I'm waiting for your reply, baby. Okay, Tammy, you need reading, baby. Place the order today. I placed the order today and didn't get the black salt. I got the reading, but she said that I'm stuck and she wants to get me unstuck. Okay, Tammy, question. Add me on Facebook so I can hook you up so you can see, go inside the group so you can see my reader. I have 2 readers. One of them I posted last night in the group. B, okay, so she says, yes, I will do. You said, yes, I'll do the reading because I need help and guidance. Okay. She says that she's stuck and she want to get you unstuck. How exactly does she want to get you unstuck? And how much is this shit going to cost you? Talk to me, Tammy. I'm waiting for your reply, baby. My Facebook group is very private, Dejeen. You cannot get in unless I add you and I ask questions, and other people, like your friends on Facebook and shit, they're not going to know you in that group. Nobody knows, because I like to keep people's privacy. I'm not making my shit public because I don't know how y'all families feel about y'all being practitioners or even just asking about hoodoo or like witchcraft stuff, okay? Oh, yeah, okay, the group is African Bitch Witch Tea Room. Yeah, I agree with you, Cactus Sun. You should be ethical. You goddamn Skippy. You damn right. Oh, your son he turned 21. Your baby turned 21. All right. Tammy, I need you to email me your Cash App so I can send your son a gift. You raised a 21-year-old son. You need some money. I'll pay for your first reading, Tammy. That'll be my gift to your baby, your 21-year-old son, okay? Email me your Cash App, or me and you need to converse via email so that I can talk to my reader, and I'll Cash App her the cost of the reading. But I need to know what kind of reading you need, honey. Me and you need to talk offline, Tammy, because I just got good and pissed off. And congratulations to your baby's birthday. Congratulations. Okay, Tammy, you put an order in today. I haven't fulfilled it yet. If you put an order in today and you forgot to add the black salt or the mojo bag, I'll add that in your order for free. Don't worry about that, Tammy. I got you. I will add the black salt and the mojo bag for you in your order. So when you get your order in the next couple of days, it'll already be in there. Don't you even worry about it, baby. Let me see. That's not true, Dejeen. That's flat out not true. You are 100% correct, Dejeen. You may not self-initiate. No, fuck no. Okay, $300. Oh my gosh, Miss Lynette, I feel your pain. Oh, hell no. $300. I need to know what they're charging $300 for. Okay, when you say for work, Brisha, I'm still going up the chat, y'all. I know I'm a little slow, but a bitch like to talk too much. Brisha, because I'm looking for your comment, baby. I'm waiting for yours. You said talking about spiritual work. What kind of work? Exactly. I need a specific, sweetheart. What exactly type of work are they charging $300 for? Talk to me. The name of my group, Haida, is African Witch Bitch Tea Room. African spelled with a K. Okay? Yeah, there are haters, Dejeen, and half of them are in my damn family. Nope, they're not going to know you're in there. Okay, only group members can see. Oh, animal sacrifice. $300? What kind of animal? Like, I mean, what is the, I'm still waiting for you to be a little bit more specific, sweetheart. Oh, okay. All right, so you did a reading with my friend, the one person I sent you? Okay, what exactly? She said you're stuck. So now if I were to call her, she's not going to give me any information about your reading because she keeps HIPAA very seriously. Both of them do. Both of my readers do. So she says you're stuck. Oh, yeah, she's very on point. I need you to hit me up, Tammy, offline so that we can discuss this. Oh, a court case for you and your brother. All right. All right, so $300 for a court case. I don't agree with that. I 100% do not agree that it take $300 for a court case. I guess that maybe possibly make sense depending on the spiritual system. And I guess if they're sacrificing a couple of goats and some chickens and shit like that, then I guess it would, maybe because animals aren't cheap. I'm not finna go out and slice the neck of a goat for a court case because I can do a court case on my own. And the most effective way for me in court stuff is a beef tongue spell or a pig's tongue, depending on if the person that you're going up a court against is a fucking pig. And I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you, Brisha. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. The most that it would cost to do a beef tongue spell is the beef tongue itself is about $25. And the herbs I would already have on standby. But if you were going to do it, it'd probably take $25 plus maybe another $10 in herbs, $15 in herbs if you buy them from my website. And I have a tutorial on my channel that teaches you how to do a court case spell using a beef's tongue or a pig's tongue, depending on the type of court case you need. If you wanted to do that spell yourself, that is highly fucking effective. The most that it would cost you would be around $40 to $50. And I'm finna be honest with you. And you can do that shit your damn self, or I could do it or whatever. And yeah, I'm just being honest with you. And it's on my channel. Now, if you want to go the route of paying the 300 or the 5, however much money it was to kill goats and chickens and shit, that might be the method you feel led to do, then, you know, I'm not going to knock nobody's spiritual system. Because in voodoo and in voodoo, that is their way to do it. That is their way to do it. In hoodoo, as I stated before, we're extremely cost effective. So I guess that would all depend on where you're led to be. But I highly recommend that you kind of rethink that, and you think about doing a beef tongue spell. Look it up and look at my channel, and I'll explain it. If you need any extra help, hit me up and I'll walk you through it. And I won't charge you a dime. And you have to give me specifics on the type of case you're doing, though, babe. Thank you, Cactus-san. Thank you. Yeah, Dejane is right. Dejane is right. Just like the same thing I just said. I just seen your comment, Dejane. 300 to sacrifice. Actually, that's about what a lot of people are charging. It's stupid. Yeah. What items are you considered a must-have for hoodoo practitioners, like charms and talisman? Okay, so the first thing that I would, you need stuff for cleansing. That's the first thing. I think the very first thing I bought, my very first spell was Florida water or rose water, one of the two. So you're going to need something. If you need to know, Bomb Shelly, this is for you, baby. If you want to know exactly what you need, you're going to need stuff for cleansing, and it's different things you can use to cleanse. Go to my website, sage, palo, rose water. I don't have Florida water on mine. I'm still working on my recipe. Florida water, rose water, sage, palo. You can burn rosemary, stuff for cleansing. That's the very first thing that I bought. The second thing that I got is, what did I buy? High John the Conqueror root. Very effective in prosperity work and court cases. Very, very, very effective. Let's see. It all depends, babe. Everybody's path in hoodoo, Bomb Shelly, is different. I can't say that there are certain items you must have. The only thing that I can honestly say you must have is stuff for cleansing. And I think that people need to sit down and learn before they jump knee deep and balls deep into some stuff that they don't know nothing about. Just like driving a car. You're going to start off in an empty parking lot and learning the ropes before you jump full speed on the freeway. You understand what I mean? Because you don't want to hurt yourself and other people. Okay. Thank you, War Witch. Thank you, baby. Rivera, hold on. Hi, Ruth. Hi. If someone is initiated and has a license to use a knife, that cost big money to have the knife licensed in Santo and Palo. So offering, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it'd have to be a tiger for $300. Tammy, you're funny. You're funny. Okay. I think $300 is a large amount. I don't even know. Yeah, recommended costs $1,200. Oh, hell no. You can't find the group, Hada? Let me see. I can't read the comments right now, but it's African Witch Bitch Tea Room. And African is spelled with a K. That's the name of the group. Koala nuts. What is an effective spell to bring a large sum of money into your life? I have a okay, so if you want to do a money spell, well, question, do you feel like you have blockage, Ruth? Because if you feel like you have a blockage, you might want to do road opener spell. That's just brings all around good luck. But if you just want to do a specific money spell, the most effective one that I've used is I get a green candle and I take a silver coin and etch 5 times going diagonal up the green candle. It's like a taper candle, green taper candle. And I take that candle and I coat it in attraction oil. I have some right here. There's some on my website. I sell my own attraction oil. And I roll that candle up in cinnamon and 5-finger grass so that the candle is dressed completely in cinnamon and 5-finger grass and oregano too. I'll light that candle. And no, wait, before I light the candle, I write a petition paper stating exactly what I want, however much it is, and whatever it is you want. You have to be specific, right? There's a couple of ways. I'm going to give you guys a couple of ways to bring money into your life. Then I take that petition paper and put it underneath the taper candle. And I sit the taper candle on top. And then I light the candle. I put my intent strongly in the candle. And I say the following incantation. Money I need, come to me with harm to none, so mote it be. Money I need, come to me with harm to none, so mote it be. And I sit there and I put my intent in that candle. And I say that incantation as many times until the ancestors tell me to stop. It might be once for you. It might be 50 times for you. It might be 30 times. You might sit there for 5 times and say it, but the ancestors might want you to sit there for a half an hour. After that candle burns almost down, I take the petition paper, I set it on fire, and then I take the ashes and scatter them outside into nature, and the spell is complete. That's my go-to money spell. That is my go-to right there. Also, if you're dealing with the money situation and you need quick, fast, and in a hurry assistance, petition Saint Expedite. He's quick, he's fast, and he's in a hurry. So if you're interested, you can definitely petition his ass. He funny as fuck to work with, kind of slow, but he gets the job done. You just got to pay him on time or he'll take that shit back. Okay? Let me see. In my spell work, typically idea of expensive ingredients adds ego, which doesn't usually help. Yep. Oh, I'm straight honest, Phoenix. I ain't finna tell you no lies. I ain't finna sugarcoat shit. Okay, you messaged me. Did I get a message? Hold on. Let me see. I see a message, but I can't read it right now. Are you the one who sent the screenshots to me right now? Oh my gosh, Daniela, go for it. You're gonna have a good time with us, I promise. Yes, my email. Let me type my email into the thing. Do I have any helpers here who can help me out? Who can type my email and my URL for my website so I can keep running my mouth? If not, no problem. I can take care of it. My email in here for y'all. If you want to ask a question but don't want to do it in the chat, you want to send it anonymous, here, email me at info@theafricanwitchbitch.com. African spelt with a K. Okay. Let me see. Okay, my website. Dejin, you need my website? I'm going to go ahead and put that in there right now for you. www.theafricanwitchbitch.com. That's my website. Okay. You found it, Yogi? Good for you. Where did I learn? Ruth, baby, I wish I could tell you I was born into it, but I wasn't. I had mamas in the craft. It's all started when I was, it wasn't nowhere near. I had like late 20s. I'm a woman of a certain age. I ain't telling y'all my age, but I felt the tap on my third eye. The ancestors were waking me up, and I left the church, and I, went through a period of atheism and agnosticism, and then atheism, until I had some mamas in the craft who sat me down. And the first thing I did was, before I did any spell work, I did my due diligence and learned. I learned before I just jumped in. One thing that irritates me about these baby witches is they don't want to be taught nothing. They read one book or watch one YouTube video and they want to jump knee deep and balls deep into some shit like they don't know and they don't want to learn. either. They don't want to be taught. They don't want to be told shit. And when I say baby witches, I'm not talking about teenagers or kids. That's not what I mean by baby witch. I'm talking about grown ass women who finally they're new to the craft, but they don't want to learn. They just want to do love spells immediately because they see a dude that look good with some arms and shoulders. Like their first spell is to get him to want, they don't want to learn. They don't have an ethical code or a moral compass. And I think that's one of the first things that I was taught when I first started practicing, and I hold it dear to my heart, is this shit ain't no joke, number one. This shit is real as fuck, number two. And you gotta have a moral compass and an ethical code, or you're gonna end up fucking yourself up. That's what worked for me, and that's how I learned. Okay? Yeah, okay, you said I'm trying to make sure that I listen to the right voice, and it's the soft voice. Is that your spirit, guys? And the loud voice is the ego. Yeah. You got to you got to build a relationship with your ancestors, Brisha. They're going to guide you. And when you really build a deep relationship with your ancestors, when you hear some shit that ain't right, like example, I went into one of the witchy shops. I was looking for something. And the lady comes up to me and she just looks at me as if, now one thing that irritates me, and I know I probably shouldn't be irritated by this, is when older witches or even witches my own age, they'll take one look at me. Like, let's say I came in like this, dressed like this, have my little poodle skirt on or whatever. And they start talking to me like I'm a novice. And they automatically assume I don't know shit. And they try that okie doke bullshit. Like, example, hi, you have such a beautiful spirit. I feel the calling to show you this pendulum. It's $200. You need this. This one is calling to you. And I'm looking at this bitch like, I mean, literally, this is the look on my face. I'm not falling for that shit. And a lot of times I've had to pull their card and put them on Front Street and let them know that they're not fucking with some dumbass novice, that you're not fucking with some green ass bitch. Bitch, I know I can read you right now, bitch. Like, don't try to fucking scam me. And another thing is when I'm in a witchy store and I see them scamming other people, and I interject, because it does something to me when I see people getting taken advantage of. That shit pisses me off, for real, for real. Let me see. Yogi. By the way, I'm a Christian witch and I'm a very open-minded person, but you said this group won't be able to see my family because I'm 14. Oh, you're 14, Yogi. Okay. You're 14. Your group won't be able to see you in the group unless they're members. And since and here's something I gotta ask. What is a Christian witch? Are you, okay, so you're 14. This is what I'm gonna assume, and I could be wrong, and I need you to correct me. Are you a Christian because of your age and your family, because you were born, into Christianity, that was and now you're dabbling in witchcraft in secret? Because I don't see how anybody can be a Christian witch, because Christianity has been enemies to the witch community since its inception. That's like saying that you're a Nazi Jewish person. It doesn't make sense. But I understand if you have to be a Christian right now because of your age and because of your family. There's a lot of people that are dealing with that, But I never understood why people consider themselves or categorize themselves as Christian witches. That's like saying you're a Muslim bacon salesperson. Like, I'm confused. But help me to understand, because I honestly don't know. Oh, Janella, you're talking about Saint Expedite. Yeah. Pound cake and wine that works too, or water. Yeah. And you see he moves fast. Do you have to pay Saint Expedite hundreds of dollars? No, you don't. Thank you, War Witch. Thank you, Nubia. Nubia is back. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I did a honey jar on someone, but I think I don't like him anymore. Do I continue to work the jar? Thanks. Love your channel. Made a purchase. Thank you, Maurice. I mailed your shit off today. Okay. You did a honey jar and you don't think you like the person. Now, did you do the honey jar to sweeten the person to you or sweeten a situation? And if you honestly don't like the person anymore, No, wait, before I give you advice, I want you to answer that question, Maurice. Maurice Moses, did you do it because you wanted to sweeten a situation or you wanted to sweeten a person towards you? Okay, you sent the screenshots. All right, I got you. I'm going to respond. I'm going to respond back. I see your screenshots. I'll read it and respond back. Okay. I already sent the request for the group. Let me check and see, because if you did, I'm going to go ahead and add you now. Nope, I don't have to add you because I got crew that already did it. Thank you. Somebody just, oh gosh. All right, so somebody just posted in the group that they're a Christian witch. We need to start a question because I need answers. I don't understand what a Christian witch is. Just like I don't understand what a Nazi Jew is. Help me, help me, help me. Somebody help me. Please help me. Oh, yes. Cooper. Oh my gosh. If you were in this room right now, I would give you a hug because that shit is some real ass shit Cooper just said. Cooper said, yeah, I cringe when a newcomer to the craft buys their first crystal and then think their next step is invoking Papa Legba. Okay. Oh, Tammy. Okay, your first spell was your self-love spell. And I felt so awesome once your candle finished burning. Keep working it, Tammy. Keep working it. Keep building on that energy. And you'll notice a big difference in your self-esteem. It'll spike. I promise it'll spike, okay? Okay, here's a really good question. She says, the baby witches who belittle spirit guides, ancestors, deities, pretending that they're friends just because they're working together makes me irritable. Yes, Karma, yes. Yes, it irritates the hell out of me too. Okay, is using a sour jar on someone ethical? Phoenix Rising, excellent question. Like I've stated before, I think and I consider, and you can ask your fellow brothers and sister witches that are in this live tonight, I consider sour jars protection work. And the reason why I say that is because that to me is a last resort after you done tried everything else. Sour jars can be ethical and sour jars can be non-ethical depending on how you use them. Just like firearms can be ethical and non-ethical. For instance, if you purchase a firearm for target practice or to protect your family, just in case somebody breaks into your home, that's ethical because you're using it as a protection method. But if you take that same firearm and go shoot up the post office, that's fucked up. So it all just depends on how you use it. Sour jars, yes, they can be ethical, but they also can be unethical. And let me give you an example. Phoenix Rising. If I want to put a sour jar on DeJean because she rolled her eyes at my cat, that's fucked up. Like, seriously, like, that's some petty ass shit. But if DeJean came in my house and broke into my house 6 times in 1 week and kicked my cat, that bitch is going in a jar. You understand my point? I'm using that sour jar to protect my cat from DeJean because she want to break into my house and steal my damn cat food and kick my cat. But it all just depends on how you use it. Sour jars can be very ethical and sour jars can be unethical depending on the intent and the reason behind constructing the jar. That's my opinion. DeJean says, can you make a post on how to cloak magical work so targets won't get wise if they're sensitive to the craft? Yes, I can. There are different ways you can do that, DeJean. Wait, let me go back. I think I scrolled up too far, sweetheart. Hold on. Yes, there are different ways you can cloak your work depending on the practice. Yes, I will do it. I'll teach you. Yes. Yes, I will. A lot of people are asking me about how to cloak. I get emails about that all the time because certain people are wise to the craft. And in my opinion, now you guys might disagree, but you don't let people know your next move so that they won't know like what you do. I'm not saying practice in secret because you don't have to do that if you don't want to. But at the same time, don't be so boisterous about what you do Number two, cleanse and protect yourself very, very well. Be ethical as possible. And when you need to cloak your work, there are things you can do it. And yes, I will do a video on that, Dejeen, baby. I got you. You know I love you. I got you. Yes, poppy seeds are very good. Yes, War Witch. Poppy seeds are excellent. And chia seeds too. You can add both. But poppy seeds are definitely good for adding confusion. When I do my beef tongue for court case, for the opposing side so that they can be scattered in their thoughts and in their speech so that they can present a shitty ass case, I use poppy seeds. They're very highly effective. War Witch is on the money tonight, baby. War Witch is on the money. Oh, you believe Jesus was the best witch there was? Then explain to me why. I mean, I hear you, Yogi. I hear you. Explain to me why there's a scripture in that same book that condemns our death. It's hard for me to get behind a Bible that gives instructions on killing me. You might disagree. I don't know. You say you're a Christian witch. I don't understand, but they use that same scripture. I can't remember the exact scripture, but it states, quote, do not suffer a witch to live. And that same scripture was used to slaughter many of us in different spiritual practice. Let some colonizers smell some sage burning, the Native Americans. Those people were dead. Now they sell sage at Whole Foods. So I don't know. I don't know about that. Thank you, Nubia. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, the group is in Facebook, honey. Cooper, go ahead and join the group. Okay, you want to sweeten the relationship to bring trust and peace and less arguments. Okay, Marie. So, and you feel like you're over it. You're over the person. You don't want to be with them no more. Well, if that's the case and you're done, and don't continue to work the jar, open up the jar and dispose its contents in nature, and then dismantle the jar and throw that jar away. Don't reuse that jar again. I think I'm a witch because I'm with my family. I don't understand. That influences your choices. Thank you very, very much, Miss Nubia. I really appreciate your hard work, baby. Najeen is always kicking the cats. Yeah. Karma says a good person won't use a sour jar for no reason. I wouldn't use one on my sister because we got into an argument. Right, exactly. That's ethical. Karma's right. Karma's on the money. I would use it to make a toxic douchebag leave my life. Yeah, facts. Okay, Cooper, you joined the group. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm glad I could help you, baby. I'm glad I could help you. Cooper, excellent point. Y'all are keeping me laughing. Thank you, Butterfly. Thank you. Hi, Danny. Mimi, I did, but and just like I was stating, I did get your email, honey, but I was so tired and so drained that when I got off live, I washed my balls and went straight to sleep. I'm gonna respond to all emails tonight. I promise you. If you placed the order, Danny, I don't know what name you use, but if you placed it, I got it. And then I'm real quick. Ask anybody else who ordered from my website. They'll tell you I send my shit out pretty quick. You won't have to wait. I'm not one of those people that sit on your shit for weeks at a time and you're sitting at home scratching your balls wondering where your shit is. No. If I get it, it's my first priority to push that shit out so you can get your stuff. Oh, you want some good vagina candle spells, Telva? I'm actually working on it. I have some vagina candles over there. I'm trying to wait for the ancestors to give me word if it's okay to put those on the YouTube channel or on the on my website to sell. I got clearance to put the penis candles on. So like I was stating last night, they're coming. They're coming. Sharon. Okay, Sharon says, are cotton head jars effective for obsession work? Just for education? I would never, ever do a tutorial or condone anybody doing any obsession work because that shit can be dangerous. I know people who've done obsession work, done cotton head jars for obsession, and ended up with some stalker ass, abusive ass shit. There's a fine line between obsession and abuse because the person's mind is manipulated um, and scattered to the point where they void all logic and reasoning. And next thing you know, you got a motherfucker kicking your door down at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's not their fault because you did a fucking obsession spell on them. Somebody help me to understand the logic and reasoning behind an obsession spell, and why the fuck would anyone want to do that? Why do you need somebody obsessed with you? Help me, somebody. Give me that answer, please. And I'm not coming down on you, Sharon, baby. I'm not. I just need to know, why the fuck would you ever want somebody obsessed with you? Especially if you're a woman. Hell, men too. There's some crazy bitches out there. But I need an answer. I need help to understand that shit. I hear people talk about obsession spells and soul tie spells. I'm not getting it. I don't get it. I don't understand. Help me. Please help me to understand. Excuse me, y'all. Thank you, Cooper. I appreciate. I love it that you guys are fucking with me. Seriously, I wouldn't be shit without y'all. And I'm gonna give it to you real, because I want to keep people safe and protect them. Yep, Tammy, I do shit fast. Thank you, Nubia. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much for your hard work, sweetheart. Thank you, Dejeen. Girl, Dejeen, you on the money tonight. This is the shit I'm talking about. Why? Can somebody give me an example or tell me any instance where you want to make a person obsessed, where a cottonhead spell or they call them different cottonhead spells, cottonhead jars, would be effective or would be warranted? Help me, please. I need an answer to know why. I don't want no motherfucker obsessed with me. Help me to understand that, y'all. Yeah, it is, Butterfly. You ain't lying. It is. It's Butterfly says obsession is annoying even with a spell, without a spell. Oh, so that's some self-esteem shit, huh, Tammy? Tammy says that they are afraid to see that person with someone else. That's some self-esteem shit. It sounds like the person who constructed the cottonhead spell or the cottonhead jar needs some damn self-love. They goddamn self. Right or wrong, people? Am I right or am I wrong? I don't know. I don't know. They need that self-love spell, Tammy. You 100% correct. I don't get that. I asked one of my friends, like, what are you doing? I just want to be with him and I want him obsessed with me. And I'm like, bitch, are you crazy? Fuck would you want somebody obsessed with you for? My dad's friend is an ancestor now because a bitch got obsessed with him. He told her he didn't want to be with her no more, and the bitch shot him in his sleep and then shot herself. That's the type of shit that obsession spells and soul ties do to a person. It fucks their mind up. It is mental illness, and that's not ethical in my opinion. That is not ethical. That's excellent point, Cooper. Cooper says obsession spells and thoughts, some spells, if not thought out, actually target you ultimately. Yeah. Yeah. It is very sought out. I wish I had $1. I wish I had $1 for every person who's emailed me, asked me for an obsession spell, asked me for a soul tie spell, or asked me for love work. And when I ask them, so what do you need love work for? They'll say, well, this guy is my neighbor and he's really fine and he's not happy with his wife. So then I'll say, well, why don't he leave his wife? Well, I want to help him leave his wife and come be with me. She's pregnant and I just don't want them to be together. I want to be with him. And you want me to do an obsession spell on this man? Bitch, bye. Are you serious? I don't know, y'all. Does lighting a candle or some incense count as cleansing in a room? I'm trying to find a discreet way to cleanse, but my family don't approve. Okay, Daniela. Yeah, you can use incense smoke to cleanse. You definitely can. And that's the more inconspicuous way to do it. Because if you start burning and sage bombing and frankincense bombing your house, your family is going to get all the wiser. Although, here's a tip for all you people who live with people and they you want to do a cleanse, but you don't want your family to be all the wiser. You can burn frankincense. Now, in order to burn frankincense, for all of you who don't know, you need a charcoal disc. And you can burn frankincense and myrrh, and it lets off a lot of smoke. But here's your thing. Tell them, well, the very first gifts that was brought to Jesus when he was born was frankincense and myrrh. And I just thought that maybe we could burn some because it smells so good. It works every time for people who have Christians in their family because they can't argue that point because it is true. Which brings me further to a point. Why, if in the Bible, why were they bringing him hoodoo supplies and African spirituality supplies? You feel me? But if you need frankincense, you can purchase it on my website. Miss Nubia put it in the thing. Somebody worked obsession spells on me and I wasn't attracted to them. Dejeen, damn, how'd you get out of that one? Thank you, Tiffany Burton, baby. Thank you. Make that money, yes. Oh yeah, incense all the time. Yeah, Butterfly's right. You can definitely cleanse with incense. I do all the time. I have cats. You see, she right here. The smoke doesn't bother pets, and it really does. It's calming. The incense that I make are meditation incense. So if you do decide to burn, especially these that I make or any incense, you're gonna notice your family's gonna be like in deep thought and peace and tranquil. You'll know that it's my special blend that I make. Oh, they thought you were smoking. They thought you were smoking weed, Butterfly. Thank you, Mute Connection. Thank you. I think I would full convert to a witch, but I live with my family, and if they figure out I'm a witch, it would be screwed. Yeah, you got to be careful, and you're only 14, honey, and I don't want you to get in trouble with your family. So I get it. I know that, and I guess that makes sense, that why you have to consider yourself a Christian witch, because right now you have to be cloaked under Christianity because you are so young and because you are with your family. So I get it. I understand. Okay. All right, Kimmy, let's eat some popcorn then. Okay. Sage smell. I don't think sage smell bad, Tava. Telva, I don't think it smells bad, baby. Cooper, shelter white people problems. Yeah. Yeah, Mute Connection. She's a baby. She's one of my babies. I have a couple of little ones in the room. Yogi Bear is one of my little girls. She's 14, but she's exploring her spiritual witchy side, but her family don't approve. So I'm not advising her to disobey her family, but I do understand. I thought sage smells good, but if you don't like the smell of sage, you can also burn rosemary. I don't know if you like that, if that's a better one. Yeah, Lurie, that is young. That is very young. I wish I had came into hoodoo at that age, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't as mature as some of these my babies are in here. Yeah, Warwitch, I can do a cleansing spiritual bath video. I'm working. Oh, Kimmy says I'm working on a love spell to attract a good partner. I'm using a red 7-day candle with my petition paper and added some hibiscus, catnip, cinnamon. That's very good. Use an attraction oil. Take that spell that you're doing, and that's an excellent one. And I have attraction oil. Wear this as a perfume and add it to your candle work. Fire. One of my friends, I wish you guys lived in the same city, some of you guys, because I'll send you shit just because I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? I'll just send you shit. So she put this on, and I think she wore it as a perfume, and within like an hour of wearing it, $500 landed in her account. And I tell them attraction oil is very, very, very potent. Check it out. Check it out. And ask the people in the chat if they've ordered it. I got some orders last night. I want you guys to write a review. Let me see. Of course. Of course. You're amongst friends, Yogi, right now. You're amongst friends, okay? Okay, Cammy, go ahead. Oh, I love kids. So your 3-year-old imitates everything you do? And she gives her cookies to the ancestors? Oh my gosh. I will be in tears. Send me a picture of your baby. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, Deji. Question: can the ancestors or the spirit guides be someone in your bloodlines, the crossover, that are younger than you? Yep, they sure can. Miss Nubia, yes, indeed. Yes. Okay, I'll add it to my website. Let me write that down right now before this chat disappears. These are my notes. Got it. And when I add it, if you place an order, I'll give you some for free, Elaine, since you gave me the idea. I got your name down, baby. You need to send me an email to let me know, to remind me so that I can add it into your thing. And Tammy, let me write down that I'm adding black salt. It was something else, Tammy, you asked for. Oh, a mojo bag. Okay, Tammy, when I pack your order, I'm going to add that in free of charge for you. Okay? Oh, yeah, no, you're supposed, yeah. It depends on how the sage is bound. Like the sage that I sell is bound pretty tight, so it won't burn all the way up in one sitting. So it'll go out. Palo the same way. That's just how the wood is. That's just the construction of the wood. But it smells amazing when you light it. I love the way Palo smells. Yeah, butterfly. I have the same issue. My whole family think witches are evil. I'm obsessed with your vibe, your magic, your knowledge. I'm in Australia and it's Friday morning and I can watch live. See you live. My Friday is complete. Thank you, Sparkles. Sparkles, Sparkles. I like that name. I like that name. Tips for putting on your ancestor altar. Yes. You're going to need either a little book that you can write their names down or photos. You're going to need the 4 elements: water, earth, water, which is like a glass of water, something like, just a glass of water. You're going to need earth, like a little potted plant, a little plant that represents the earth. You're going to need fire, which you can get you an incense holder like this one and light incense on your altar. And this represents fire and air, actually, because it's, on fire and in the air for the incense. And you're going to need different special effects. Like if your mom likes a certain perfume, you can put that on there. A little plate of food, put that on there. Okay, if you go inside the group, I posted, or if you go on the African Witch Bitch Facebook like page, there is, and I'll post it in the group as well tonight. There's an example of how an ancestor altar should look. Hold on one second. I have an example on how an ancestor altar should look. I have a cloth on mine. I have candle space for candles because sometimes I like candles to them. I have a little thing that you can put a little saucer. It don't take much. You don't need no big ass buffet style plate of food to give them. Just a little saucer with little bits of food there. I have a little potted plant. I have pictures, and I have my book where I write their names down. Here's my thing. And your ancestor altar might be different, but don't put your ancestor altar in a place where there's a lot of traffic in your home. I don't put my ancestor altar in my bedroom because I do things in my bedroom and I don't need to be doing them in front of the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all feel me? I got my babies in the room, so I'm trying to curb. If y'all adults know what I mean. And I don't let nobody touch my ancestor altar. That is a real quick way to catch these hands. If you come over my house and put your nasty ass hands on anything that's on my altar. And if you blow out my ancestor altar candles, I'm fucking you up. Period. I'm gonna beat your ass. If you touch anything on it, I don't want nobody's energy on my shit. I don't care if you're a blood relative of mine or not. No. But that's just me. Might be different. Let your ancestors lead you, but I think that it's really effective to have the 4 elements represented on your altar. Let me see. Let me go back up. I know I missed a lot of questions. Hold on. Let me see. Who else wants to see an African witches publish a spell book? Y'all want that? I thought about writing a grimoire. I thought about it, but I need more years in the craft. And maybe when I get to be like in my 50s or something like that, when I have because here's the thing about hoodoo and any type of spiritual system. We're always constantly learning. No, there isn't a witch on this planet that says that they know everything and they're done learning. Anybody who tells you that is a fucking liar, and I'll tell that old bat to her face. We're always constantly learning. And if you're not, then you're a fucking fake. I'm just being honest. I get downloads damn near every day from the ancestors. In the middle of the night, during traffic, whenever, they commune with me. So I feel like that I wouldn't be ready right now to write a grimoire or write a spell book. It definitely wouldn't be, I probably wouldn't even publish it. I'd just give it to people because it's not something that I would feel comfortable making money. I might change my mind later. Maybe when I get older, I might do some, or maybe the ancestors might have a different path for me. But it is something that I've thought about. Okay. Let me see. Girl, if I burn anything, they would kick me out my apartment right away. Very good. Oh, Catholic. Oh, you can't burn, Daniela, you can't burn incense at all? What about oils? Can you burn oils? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can definitely burn individual leaves. You don't need an actual bundle. I'd burn leaves sometime too. I also took your suggestion and got a box from the store. I'll be creating an abundance box soon. Awesome. Let me know how that works out, Kimmy. I want to know. Keep me posted. Thank you, Nubia. Thank you. Oh, that would be awesome. I wish I had a garden. Shay Shay. I swear I do. I live in an apartment, so I don't even have space to grow one. Okay, Cupcake said that she exercise and eat right every day, and she's trying to lose 20 pounds. Do you have a spell? I throw licorice behind the stove. Don't throw licorice behind your stove. Do a skull commanding spell on yourself. Do use a white skull commanding spell on yourself to motivate you more to not snack as much and eat right and work out more. And you'll get you'll get an instant surge once your spell is complete to be more active. It's very effective. Skull commanding spells are very effective, even if you have to do them on you. I've done them on me before. Oh, it's a hoodoo desert in Brazil. Oh, baby. Here's the thing though, Lurie, I didn't learn from a book, baby. I learned from sitting at the feet of my elders and from the ancestors. But there is one book that everybody keeps saying that teaches a lot, and that's Jambalaya. And I can't remember who wrote it. And I'll look it up. But they say that that's a very effective book. I haven't read it. I learned literally sitting at the feet of my elders. There's different women in the craft that tutored and taught me. And I also learned from the ancestors. It depends, Kimmy. If you live in a hoodoo desert, you're not going to be able to find an incense holder um, in the stores. But if you go to my website, I think I have them on there for like $1 or $2. If you go to, like I said, all my shit is cheap. Go on my website. She's posting it. Nubia keeps posting my website link. Go on there and browse through, and you'll see incense holders. And I'll ship that shit right to you, Kimmy. Okay, Karma says that she remembers when she started high school, she wore a pinnacle necklace and it frightened the teachers and told they were going to go to hell. And you were a demon worshiper. Oh, come on. Really? They don't know that that's a symbol of protection? Really? Okay. If you're going to hell, bitch, I'll be there right along with you. We can pole dance together. Thank you, Nubia. Thank you, baby. Okay, Lori, you started work with ancestor worship and hoodoo very recently, even though I received a lot of, wait, I scrolled up, a lot of signals to do it early. For lack of information, it worried me not knowing. Yeah. Oh, vision boards. Yeah. Daniela, you just get you like a poster board. But see, you can't really practice in the open, right? I would suggest you do a box. That way you can take that box and hide it like in your closet or something. I don't know if your home is conducive of practicing in the open, but a vision board is just a board and you put all the stuff on there that you want and you meditate on that. And you sometimes some people sit them up and they light candles and sit and they light incense and candles and they meditate over the board. And that meditation and that energy pushes that into the ethers. Yeah, there's different ways to construct it. Let me move y'all closer to me. There's different ways to construct a vision board. It all just depends. Butterfly said, burn the calories you consume. Okay, you don't have to have photos, Lori, of your ancestors. You don't have to have photos. You don't even have to have their names because they're still alive. Ooh, my cat is on my mouse. They're still alive and they're living through you. So you don't have to have any items. You can even find out what they liked and go purchase it. For instance, if your uncle liked a certain type of alcohol, you can have a little bottle of that on your altar. You don't necessarily have to know what they like, sweetie. Yeah, vengeful caster, me too. I learned from people. I did not learn from books. I did not, it's not a class that I took and I wrote papers to learn like I did in my other studies. But yeah, I agree with you. I hate it when people tell me I'm going to hell. I just tell them I vacation there. Hell isn't even real, in my opinion. Okay, hey, African witch bitch, what are some disposable items that we should all keep for spell work ingredients such as chicken bones, cleansing ashes? I don't know. I don't use chicken bones. Um, I don't use cleansing ashes either. I guess it all just depends on the type of work that you're doing. I do keep eggshells and I crush them up and use them for protection. Um, I do have a chicken foot necklace that I wear for protection. I actually probably will end up wearing that tomorrow. It all just depends. I don't use, but see, here's the thing. I don't consider them disposable items. They're items that you can find in nature. You know what I mean? Because like I said, we witches, we get things from the earth. So it's not, I wouldn't consider it disposable items. It's just stuff that you just find. Like you can be on a nature walk and you can pluck some jasmine flowers and dry them out and use them in candle magic. I wouldn't consider that disposable, baby. Vision boards are really mainstream. Yeah. Oh, well, that is true. People, they do them in school, collages. I remember being in school and they had us do a collage of our life 10 years from now. And I didn't know it at the time, but that's a vision board. Yeah. Yesterday, I lit a self-love candle and stared in the flame. It kept thinking of a lyric, and I played the song out loud till the flame flickered. I kept, went up. I started, and I saw the flame had a shadow. Ooh. I like using a gypsy bomb. I like using music when I do my spell work. It puts me in the mood. Um, if I'm really pissed off and I'm doing some like depending on baneful magic, I would play some hellified ratchet ass trap music. Or if I'm doing a money spell, I'm doing Money by the OJs. Money, 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 money. You know, y'all know that song. And I get the beat and I get in and I let the music just swim all over me and I get into the psyche and I put all of that intent into work. Music is a very powerful medium to help push your shit out. Music puts you in the mood, like real talk. You know what I mean? It really does. I don't know if you guys use music in your spell, or do you guys play music when you do spells, or is it just quiet time in your house? Okay, let me see. You sent me a message on Facebook. Hold on. Yes. Yes. I think this is the book. I think this is the book. Okay, sorry, I can't read your emails right now. I promise I will when I get off. That will be the first thing I do. What is the first? Wait, somebody asked me what's the first spell I did. Let me go back up. Hold on. Oh, spell workers on a budget. Oh yeah, yeah. Certain. Oh, okay. So I see what you mean. Like if you're on a budget, because one thing I do know is that the Orishas and the spirits hate useless waste. They hate that shit. So if you're doing stuff, you should keep certain shit. Like I stated before, if a gentleman gives me flowers, I pluck the rose petals and save them. If I need to use rose petals, I don't go out and buy fresh roses, and I don't throw roses that a gentleman gives me in the trash. I save them. I do, now that I know what you're talking about, Cooper. I do save a lot of stuff. Eggshells, rose petals, dried flowers. I don't use chicken bones. I know some people use that as a divination tool. I don't. If I were to have a divination tool, it would be tarot cards or pendulum mat and a pendulum, or coconut shells for casting obi. Yeah, there's certain things that I do save. I do. It's a lot of stuff, because before I throw something away, I have to make sure that there's no extra use for it. You know what I mean? I don't toss things out, and I'm definitely not wasteful by no means. Oh, Phoenix Rising asked me what's the very first spell I did. The very first spell I did that popped was a Call Me spell. And I was a baby witch. I think I had just made the mind up to start my journey. And I was on my journey for maybe less than 6 months, like very new, super new, right? And there was this dude that I liked, that I worked with, and I liked this motherfucker a lot, right? So, and I know he low-key liked me, but I wasn't sure how much. So I just wanted to talk on the phone to him, but I didn't want to call him pride, you know? So I did the Call Me spell, and the candle burned out, and within, I want to say, maybe an hour or two, dude texted me and said, "Can you talk?" Yeah, that was the very first spell I did. I mean, he still turned out to be a fuck boy, but that was the very first spell I did. Second one I did after that was a sugar jar, a sweetening spell for a court case. And then I went on from there. And one thing I do know, for all my baby witch bitches out there, once that first spell pop, that sends your confidence to the roof. And you can ask any of your big sister witches in here, or sister or big brother witches in here, they'll tell you the same thing. Oh yeah, Miss Lynette, I keep all my jars. If I buy me a jar of pickles or a glass jar, glass only, I do not keep plastic. But if I buy me like a glass jar of pickles or a glass jar of jelly or a glass applesauce, I keep them jars. Either I keep them for storage or I keep them if I'm constructing like sweetening jars or some, or even sour jars in the event of. Okay. Oops, scrolled up too high. Sorry. Oh, drum work. Sparkle says she liked drum works. Yeah, it does build power up. Oh, ancestor music, Dejine. I do. I listen to a lot of drum work. I like, you know what else I like to listen to? Is Native American flute music for meditation. The there's a station on Pandora and they play just flutes and it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. And I listen to that, or I listen to African traditional drum music. I listen to that. It just depends on the mood I'm in. My sun sign is Gemini, so I'm multifaceted. They say two-faced. No, we're multifaceted. So I listen to different. It just depends on the spell and the mood I'm in. Yeah. Oh yeah, Cooper. Yep. Brown paper sacks. I do not throw them away. I do not. If I order some shit off Amazon, and you know how when you order shit off Amazon, it comes with that brown paper, like that they use to wrap shit in. I save all of that stuff for petition papers. I do not throw it away. It doesn't make sense to throw it away. Yeah. Karma, sometime I get flowers. It's been a while though, because I'm single right now. I'm not dating anybody right now. And there's some gentlemen that, show interest and they give me flowers and I do pluck them and save them. Who asked for a sugar daddy spell? Did I miss that? Y'all are making me laugh. You're looking for a mentor yogi? Okay. Um, I don't have any suggestions. I just use women that I knew that were older. I didn't find witches on this is before YouTube started to pop when I started my craft journey. So I didn't have YouTube to go to. I wish I had though. But then again, I don't know, that might have fucked me up because there's some shady ass bitches on YouTube out here giving spell advice, charging motherfuckers super chat just to ask a question. Okay, bitch, really? Okay. Went to burn my petition after the candle finished, and there was some low john, and it was burning in a glass casserole dish. A bitch cracked. Scared the hell out of me. Is that bad? No, it's not bad. Did you put low john in the casserole dish? Did you do that? You did a spell to win a scholarship. Bang, I graduated this October. Yes, yes, Sparkles. Congratulations. 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 What are some ways you recommend of getting rid of a sour jar? If you're done, first of all, I do not. Okay, so here's the thing, like I've stated before. Thank you, Nubia, again, baby. Thank you. Once I make my mind up to construct a sour jar, that means that I've been pushed to my limit. I get rid of the jar directly after I construct it. I don't keep them. I don't work them. I don't keep them near me because it's a lot of negative energy in a sour jar, and it throws off the balance of my home and in my psyche and my whole balance of my house. So I never recommend people keep them. But a lot of people, there's a debate in hoodoo. Some people keep them, shake them up, work them, light candles. I don't do that. I don't recommend you do either. But if you do decide to keep a jar, or if you have kept a jar, and you think that the person that you put in the jar has suffered enough and you want to dismantle the jar, you just open it up and you pour out the contents in nature and you discard the jar. Yeah, that's all you do. But again, once I put you in a jar, your ass stay in there forever. I'll bury you in the cemetery, or I'll throw you in a body of water, or I'll throw you in the trash, or I'll bury you in the woods. But I'm not coming back to dig your ass up. You got in that jar because you put your motherfucking self in a jar. I didn't put you in a jar. You put yourself in there by fucking with me or fucking with somebody I love. Let's see. Yep, there's power in sound. You're right. Oh, damn, Tammy. You did the truth tea and he told you that he loved you. Well, he should. He just might love you. Yeah. You drunk the tea. Yeah, he might very well love you. But shit, that kind of doesn't really mean much to me, in my opinion. There's men that say they love their wives but can't stop cheating on them. There's women that say they love their kids, but they beat the fuck out of them. You know what I mean? Your job might tell you they love you and the work they do, but will fire your ass out and kick you out the front door while your replacement is walking through the back. You know what I mean? So love is relative. Um, it all just depends. You know what am I making sense, y'all? Hi, Dallas. Hey. Very rare, Daniela. Very rare. I've been practicing 3 years, but hidden my truth self for 20 years. Now I don't give a fuck. Yes, Sparkles. Yes, baby. Oh, bottle or scapegoat poppet spells. Yeah. I've thought about doing a poppet spell or teaching you guys how to do a poppet spell. It's just that that's some big dick energy and there's a lot of reckless ass people there. So I'm going to have to wait for clearance to do that. But that is definitely one that's coming on my page because I, again, consider that protection work as well. It's very effective too. Very effective, especially if you have a personal effect of the person. You know what I mean? That's a machine gun. That's not a water pistol. That's a machine gun. You know, you feel me, y'all? Hold on, I know I missed some. I'm scrolling, but the chat keeps jumping. Sparkles, you're a Gemini. Good. Me too. I'm a Gemini. Ooh, y'all keep jumping this damn chat. I'm trying. Phoenix Rising asks if chicken foot is good luck or protection. It's both. I have one. My friend Kitty Sangs makes them very cost effective. I think my chicken foot costs 35 bucks. And she custom makes it for you. She's actually in our group. She's in our Facebook group. Under her Facebook name is Auntie Kitty. And she is a very, very, very sweet witch, very ethical witch, very funny witch, very funny. She's from my hometown and she makes chicken foot protections. And it's funny because I wear mine and I get a lot of stares. People will either compliment the fuck out of me or they'll look at me like I'm an alien or an evil person and they run away. And I'm just like, whatever. But yeah, chicken foot is excellent for protection and bringing luck. Okay. Cooper says you are right, African witch bitch. True, might be that someone loves you, but another truth. Oh, the chat keep jumping. I keep missing. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a difference between loving a person and knowing how to show it. For instance, in my family, let me just keep it a buck. I have an uncle who swear he love his wife, but he cannot stop dicking other bitches down. He is the king of all cheaters. I'm telling you, this dude has zero sexual discipline. And in my opinion, that's like the biggest turnoff if a man don't have sexual discipline. Like anybody can get it. He's like the most disgusting, badly built bitch. He'll pork him. You know what I mean? But he swear he love his wife. And he might very well love her. I don't know. I guess that's debatable. But people show love in different ass ways. Y'all feel me? They show love in very different ass ways. Okay. Is this person some bullshit? Yep. Poppets are very effective. Cooper, you're 100% correct. They are very effective. Butterfly in African spirituality, the ancestors see everything, but they have a completely different consciousness than we do in this earthly body. They are completely elevated. So if you're having sex with your husband, there's not a, I mean, one might argue that the ancestors are there, but come on, everybody has sex. Everybody, you know what I mean? They're not, they don't have the same judgmental mind or the same earthly mind that we do, but they're following you everywhere. They're protecting you everywhere. Oh, you sell natural homemade self-care products? Yeah, in order to post inside the group, Shay Shay, myself or Nubia would have to vet you because we want to protect, and I'm not, and this is no disrespect to you, but we don't allow people to post or advertise in the group unless we vet the person first. We don't want nobody getting scammed. Nobody. If it'll be over my dead body. So talk to us offline, either inbox myself or damn, cats are acting a damn fool. Inbox myself or Nubia and we'll go through the process, okay? We'll go through the process. That's good though. That's really, really, really good that you sell homemade self-care products. Are you talking about self-care as in like skincare or bath and body care? Because I'm all into that, baby. I'm glad you're doing that. So many chemicals in this shit they're selling us. So many chemicals. Yes, Phoenix Rising. Yes, yes. There are some spells that drain the fuck out of me. And I literally have to schedule to do it on my day off where I can recover and sleep and rest. Such energy would be beef tongue spells because I put a lot of it in there. Sex magic, very draining, depending on your partner. Masturbation, not so much. It can be, but not nearly as draining as if you have a partner and you're engaging in sex magic. There's a lot of different spells that are really draining. New moon rituals. Yeah, it just depends on the spell, but yeah, that's a normal feeling, sweetheart. That's a normal feeling. How do you? Let me see. Oh, tips on how to apply money oil. Okay, so here, I'll take this for an example. This is my attraction oil. If you are drawing money to you, are you talking about applying it to candle magic? What kind of candle? Taper candle or glass? If you're applying it to a glass candle, like let's say you're using a dropper, like this, like when I sell my oils, I sell them like this for easy application. If you're applying money oil to a glass candle, you do it in a clockwise motion because you're drawing it to you. If you're applying a money oil or a prosperity oil or a commanding oil or any type of other oil to a taper candle, you're doing it to draw it to you. You're applying it, you're drawing it in this way, you're drawing it to you. Okay. If you are applying an oil like I have cursing oil, if you want to curse a situation or banish something, this is on my website too. Anything that you want to push away from you, to get rid of, to send back, you're going to apply it in a taper candle. You're going to apply it this way. You're going to turn the candle and you're going to apply a taper candle away. Or if you're applying it on a glass candle, you're going to take the dropper and you're going to do it in a counterclockwise position. Oh, I'm dripping it all on me. You understand what I mean? That's how you apply oils. That's how you apply them. So I hope I answered your question, Sharon, about how to apply different oils, whether it be a money oil or attraction oil or a commanding oil or a cursing oil. It all depends on the type of spell you're doing. Okay. If someone's sex spreads thin, the quality ain't too good. Hi, Tequila. One of my sister witches is in the room tonight. Tequila Harvey is a sister witch of mine. Yes. Butterfly. Is it Butterfly who asked that question? Yeah, Butterfly. Is a puppet like a voodoo doll? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, that's one use for it. Yes, there's different uses for puppets. It's not just the voodoo doll. Don't let mainstream TV and movies fool you, baby. Don't do that. Okay. Luri, You said, can you give us some tips on making and adapting oils? I can't because I sell my own, and they're all my own special recipe that some were passed down to me from my mom's in the craft and others were downloaded from the ancestors. So I can't tell you how I make mine. I haven't gotten clearance to do that. In my opinion, it's not okay. In my opinion, it's not like a recipe that you can pass. Like I can't go to Dallas J and ask how to make her mama's pound cake and she write it down and it'll be no. These are magical properties and very potent. Ask Tequila Harvey about my attraction oil. Ask her. Remember how I said earlier that I gave a bottle of attraction oil to one of my witchy friends? Ask her right now. This isn't something like a recipe that I can give you like lemonade or like cookies recipe or a cake recipe. This is extremely powerful and extremely potent that was given to me and that was entrusted with me that I make and sell for very cost-effective prices to help other people. I'm sorry, baby. I know that's not the answer you want to hear, but I can't give you my recipe for my oils. That's something that I'll have to take to my grave unless the ancestors tell me otherwise. The Facebook group, let me see. Wait, somebody asked what's the name of the Facebook group. It's oh yes, Lori posted it, baby. It's the African Witch Bitch Tea Room. She's right. She's 100% correct. Let me see. Haida. Oh, Haida asked, when you give food to the ancestors, what do they get from the food? The ancestors, it's an offering to them. You're just showing homage and respect, and you're giving it to them to put, because anything that you cook, you put your ashe, your energy into the food, and you're giving it to them just to say thank you. Same thing when you're giving a offering to Saint Expedite, you're giving him what he likes, his pound cake. And funny enough, ooh, I'm glad you mentioned that shit, because funny enough, have you I don't know if anybody else has had this experience happen, but the shit happened to me, and it happened to my sister witch that's in the room, Tequila Harvey. We leave out food, and the next night we come back and there's bites in the food. Or I'll leave out some alcohol for one of the deities or one of the Loas, and I'll come back and that shit gone. Or I'll leave out a cigar for Papa Legba, and I'll come back, I'll smell cigarette smoke or cigar smoke, and the shit been smoked. That has happened. I don't know if anybody else has ever had that experience. I need y'all to hit the chat if you have, because I know I've had it. Okay, I know I've had that. And can you ever work too many spells at once? I don't know. The most spells I've ever worked at once is like, I gave 3 offerings at once to 3 different Orishas. But that wasn't a spell. That was just an offering, just to say thank you. I didn't want nothing. I wasn't asking for anything. I just want to say thank you. I have worked 2 at once, a self-love and a road opener at the same time. I've done a road opener and a money spell at the same time. I've done a shut your mouth spell and a court case at the same time. So yeah, you can definitely work more than 1 spell at once. I don't know if you can work more than too many. I don't know what too many would be considered. It all depends on your intent and your integrity and what your ancestors are leading you to do. Hell, you might be dealing with a situation and your ancestors might tell you, bitch, you need to work 4 spells right now. You need to do blase, whoopty bam in the 3rd. If that's what they're telling you to do, bitch, do it. You know, I don't think that there's a written rule of how many you can do. I've never heard of that. But let me see. Yes, Cooper. I love you, Cooper. Cooper, you on fire tonight, baby. The spell work we individually manifest. Hold on, let me read that. The spell work we individually manifest has our divine signature in it, not to be given away lightly. Cooper, if you're in the chat, if you're in the Facebook group, can you please post that? Because that's some real ass fucking shit you just said. And I like that. I need you to just post that as a status so that we can have a conversation about it. Thank you. Yes. Oh, you're a male witch, Dallas? Okay, I'm sorry if I misgendered you, sweetheart. And you know, funny enough, I'm going to be in Dallas next week. That's near my hometown. I'm from the South. Thank you, Dallas. Okay. Christian stole that too, leaving carrots out for reindeer. Sound familiar? Yeah. Leaving cookies out for Santa. Yeah. I need a cleansing so I can connect with the ancestors. I want to use a road opener candle, but I don't feel like I'm ready. Tammy, you don't, well, okay, you can cleanse. Okay, because you said you feel like you have something on you. Get a reading, Tammy. Remember what I said? Email me so that I can schedule a reading. I'll pay for it. I'll schedule it with you so you don't have to come out of pocket a dime. Tell your baby happy birthday from me. Tell him from Auntie Witch Bitch happy birthday. Her son had his 21st birthday. So she just celebrated it with her baby boy. Oh, see, Butterfly, you feel me, right? Butterfly says, wow, that's amazing. I once put a small sewing project down one night and the next morning it was finished. I live alone. So you understand what I'm talking about. Thank you. Yes, Butterfly. Yes. Yes. How do you approve your connection and communication with the ancestors? You pour libation with them and you talk to them like we're talking now. All you do is you sit up and you have a conversation and you start talking to them. And next thing you know, you're going to start noticing different things in your life. They're going to be communicating with you more and more and more. You're going to feel intuitions. You're going to feel their energy coming over you. Sparkle says, what do you have as enhancements and protections around your home for negativity? Black salt blend. If you don't have any black salt, then go on my website. I have black salt blend that I put my own special black salt in. I have different crystals in different parts of my house. I do cleansing rituals on a regular basis. I do not let unfamiliar energies in my home. I live alone. And I know a lot of people don't have that luxury, and I get that, and I know. But I'm real particular on who I let inside my space. And I cleanse frequently. And I build a strong relationship and a rapport with my ancestors. So technically I live alone. I mean, these cats are here, but technically I don't live alone because I have my ancestors that live here with me and keep me very safe. Very, very, very safe. So those are the protections that I use. Different cleansing rituals, different protection rituals, different crystals, and black salt blend. Oh, you do 2 or 3 spells at a time? They tie together? Yeah. Planetary positions? Yep. Phases of the moon? Yep. Um, um, eclipse season? Yes. Different, yeah, all of that stuff ties in. Yes, indeed. Yes. And yes, I do, Kemi. I do follow the moon cycle. Yes, I do. Can you give us some tips on starting tarot reading? Daniela, in my opinion, okay, there's different divination tools you can use. And I know a lot of people think tarot is very popular these days, but I believe that divination tools, you have to be called to do it. It's not something you can study or learn from a book or practice. I think that that's because look, there are different divination tools. You might be called to do tarot, but I might be called to cast Obi. Or Lori might be called to use a pendulum mat. I don't think that we choose our divination path. I believe that path is chosen for us when we enter the practice. Am I making sense? Am I making sense, y'all? Tell me if I'm making sense. I hope I am. Let's see. Do you ever do specific waning and eclipse magic? Yes. Yes. If I'm trying to push something away from me, I do it on a waning moon. If it's something big, It's more effective, I find, that way, that I use the waning moon to push out things or to repel stuff, depending on the type of spell work I'm doing. If I want to draw something into me, like attraction or bring something into me, prosperity work, I do that on a waxing moon or eclipse season, depending on the eclipse, if it's a solar or a lunar eclipse. Oh, birth charts. Yes, it's really interesting, Lynette, that you mentioned that, because when I start to find myself getting interested in a gentleman, I'd be like trying to get his information so I could do get a birth chart done on his ass to find out if we're, you know what I'm saying? Or then sometimes I get frustrated and just get a reading and find out so I don't waste my damn time. Misunderstood says, I put cigarettes on my altar for my dad and told him to let me know if he got it. 2 days later, my daughter told me that she had a dream him and my son were outside smoking a cigarette. Wow. Wow. You make perfect self? Well, I don't understand what that means, perfect self. Can you tell if another witch is around you? Yes, sometimes I can. I can feel the energy, but when I'm around people, I can feel negative energy and calming energy. Those are the two that I feel. I can also feel scared energy, like apprehensive energy. And sometimes, and it's funny enough, I swear, you guys, it's the weirdest fucking thing. And all my other witches that are in this room, tell me if you guys have ever had this experience. Have you ever been in a room with other people and you don't have nothing on you, like right now, like what I'm wearing, you don't have anything on you that says that you're a witch? Nothing. You could be in the grocery store, in the damn gas station, whatever it may be. And all of a sudden you'll feel a charge of jealous energy coming towards you. And you look around and you get intense stares from a person across the room. They sensed you, but maybe they know your power. And all of a sudden you feel nothing but jealousy and negativity. Have you guys ever experienced that? Have you got Vengeful Caster, baby? You know I love you. Gypsy Bomb, I love you too. Cooper, you on the money tonight. At work, yes, bitch, yes. And let me tell y'all something. and again, for my colleagues that are in the chat right now, I want you guys to, y'all got me going tonight. I want you guys to tell me if you've ever had this experience. You're the seasoned witch. You, Gypsy, Vengeful, Cooper, Shay, whatever. You guys all are the experienced witch. Let's say you have a friend of yours who isn't, but you might tutor them, introduce them, guide them a little bit low key. That person becomes a baby witch, and now they smelling themselves, and now the jealousy is to you because you're more powerful. Have y'all ever had that happen? Now your friend is a baby witch, and now they think that they fucking can move mountains and shit. And now they have beef towards you, and you're still the same old regular ass bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're just regular, in your own lane, not bothered with anybody. And next thing you know, now they have beef and they're jealous, and now the friendship's over. Anybody ever experienced that shit? Oh, okay. Right, Lynette, right. Oh, okay, Cooper. Okay, you feeling me tonight. Okay, so that they fuck us over, but that's Project Fantasy being you. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Do that, baby. Do that. Oh, which frenemies? Mm. Right, right. Like seriously. Like dead ass serious. Like one thing I do notice that in this magical community, there's a lot of jealousy. But here's the thing that kills me. I don't understand why there's jealousy. The universe is infinite. There's no harness of power and I gotta take from you or else there's none gonna be left for me. No. There's no need for me to be jealous of Cooper. No need for me to be envious of Shay Shay or envious of Dejeen. For what? There is plenty. It's no like limit of the power that we can harness. So why the hate? Why at work you got to hate on me? I don't understand that. Why in the grocery store you got to look at me like I owe you back child support? Like, explain that. Yeah, it does. Cooper, you ain't never lied. With great mystical power, it comes magical responsibility. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Cooper, you on the money tonight because I've been speaking about that on various YouTube pages, channels that I've done. A lot of baby witches. Excuse me, my voice is going out. I've been talking for 2 hours, y'all. A lot of these baby witches be just reckless as fuck, and they don't want to listen to shit. They don't want to listen. Oh, Corinne, you want to learn how to light frankincense? Okay. Do you have Corinne? Do you have a charcoal disc? Because if you have a charcoal disc, you light the charcoal disc. I wish I should do it. Hold on, let me show you, Corinna. I can show you better than I can tell you, baby. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you, Corinne. Corinne wants to know, how do you light frankincense? Okay, so you get you a fireproof dish. Me, I use my abalone shell for everything, fireproof. Okay, let me hold it down. Hopefully you can see me, right? Excuse, I don't want y'all to see my biscuits. Let me put my skirt down. Okay, you get you a charcoal disc and you light the charcoal disc until the charcoal is activated. You see that? It's activated. You see that? You're going to let that sit there. Okay? Hopefully you can see this. Let that sit because it's still, you see, it's still getting activated. And if you ever have anybody that's going through depression and have intrusive negative thoughts, frankincense works excellent to clear depression. The ancient Egyptians swore by this. They would burn it all the time. They didn't have psychotropic medications. They burned. This is great for cleansing and for curing depression. So now you're going to feel that the disc is getting hella fucking hot. This shit will burn a hole through your table. That's why you got to put it in something fireproof, okay? Oh, somebody is using the N-word all up in my chat. Really, though? Oh, bitch, bye. George Floyd? Oh, you want to come on here? He's gone. Oh, wow. I hope I put, did I do it? Report. Wow, that's never happened before. I hope I'm doing this shit right. God damn it. Hold on. Ooh. Okay. Right, exactly. I don't know how to block him. I need to learn how to do that shit. How the fuck do I block him, y'all? Do y'all know? Oh, wow. Okay. All right, got it. Okay, so back to this. Fuck him. For real, for real. Fuck him. Okay, so now that we lit the charcoal dish, you see that it's getting ashen, right? You see that it's getting ashen? You take a few granules of frankincense and you put them on top of the disc. And when you do that, you'll start to smell a beautiful fragrance. And it lets off a lot of smoke. So once you get your house, you have, like right now, all my windows are closed up. Once I get a big, thick layer of smoke, then I open up my windows and all that negativity will push out. Woo, this one burns probably for a couple of hours. They're really hot, so you have to wait for them to cool back down. So yeah, and they get pretty hot, okay? Look. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. And this is what I use when I'm cleansing, or if I'm ever feeling sad or down. It's highly effective. And once these granules burn up, then I'll add more, and I'll keep adding more until the disc cools down. Go to my website if you need them. I know a lot of people can't find it where they live. Go, I will send it to you for cheap. Be surprised. Go to my website. Ooh. Go to my website. But yeah, I wonder where the fuck dude came from. We have lives all the time, and it's never any negativity. Anyways. Yes. Sparkles. I've never had, oh yeah, I've had a couple of people. Let me move you guys closer. I had a couple of people order from out of the country, and yes, I do. And if the shipping is more than what's stated, they just have me screenshot exactly how much I spent to ship, and they'll cash at me the rest or PayPal me the difference, and I ship right to you. So all you got to do is order, baby. I do. Thank you, Elaine Clark. I'm always going to be affordable. Always. You'll never, ever, ever go on my website and see some astronomical ass prices. No, ma'am. No. Attraction oil, Kimmy. Attraction oil is not good for only love spells. Attraction oil is good for anytime you want to attract prosperity to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be for love. Anytime you want to do any type of attraction work or prosperity work, you want to attract something good to you or something that you want to you. That's what it's for. Look at all this smoke. I'm gonna open up my window, y'all. Give me a minute because it's getting kind of thick in here. I'm gonna open up my window. One time I was burning some frankincense, and I live in an apartment, and the apartment managers came rushing over. They thought it was a fire, and I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, it smells so wonderful. What is that? Yeah. Okay. Oh, hi, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. You go right on ahead. I'll send you Mojo Bag. If you order it, it's next to nothing on my site. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't know why Gabriella, she says she likes my dress. I don't know why I was into this like 50s vibe today. So I just threw on my little dress and my bobby socks, you know. Thank you. Gosh, you guys are so amazing. Dead ass fucking serious. I'm just a regular ass witch bitch in my little ass apartment with these damn cats that don't never listen, but I love them. And I just started posting videos to help people, to give you guys what I needed when I first started. And I am so humbled by the response and the welcoming from people all across the country. The emails are amazing. Um, and I just want to say thank you guys for just even fucking with a bitch. You feel me? Like somebody told me, I like, let me break it down to y'all. They were like, don't cuss on your YouTube. People are going to be offended. They're not going to support you. You can tell them how to do spells with, you have to be professional and you have to be prim and proper like the other witches are. And you have to, this is the advice I got. I bullshit you not. You have to be prim and proper and you have to act like you're deep and that the stars are aligned. And I'm like, I gotta be me. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be some fake ass fucking type person that's just gonna like just blow this smoke up your ass to get likes. I'm not doing that. Either you fuck with me or you don't. And it's okay if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Let me go back to the chat. Okay. Oh, Dallas, if you keep scrolling, you'll see the link to my website. The homegirl is on it. The homegirl is on it. Karma, I love you, baby. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, Sarah. You subscribed the second you saw me cussing. Okay. Authenticity Dallas. Yes. Dallas, question. Are you in Dallas? Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you. Miss Nubia got me, y'all. African Witch Bitch Tea Room on Facebook. That's the Facebook group, the private group. Nobody will know you're in it. Oh, damn, Dallas. You need to be in Dallas so when I come next week, I can buy you lunch. Dead ass. Should I get 2 mojo bags for love or one for prosperity? Kimmy, if you buy one, I'll send you another one for free. But let me know, email me, double backdoor and email me, or put it in the when you make your order, they have a box that says instructions. Tell me who you are so I can add you another mojo bag. Sorry, Dallas. Sorry. I wish you were in Dallas. I'm flying in. I'm gonna go visit my dad's grave and pour some libation there. I got you, Kimmy. I got you, baby. Thank you, Dallas. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Seriously, like I'm having so much fun. I'm able to go live this much because I'm out of school this week. Right, I'm out of school this week. I don't start my class until Monday, so I'm able to fuck with y'all more this week. And when I start classes, it's probably gonna be like maybe going live once a week. But I went live last night, and they were like, "Well, go live again today." And I'm like, "Fuck it, y'all want to see a bitch? We can sit up and have a conversation, you know." Hi, Shay Shay. You're in Cleveland? Okay. I don't see how y'all deal with the snow. I can't. I'm a summer baby, y'all. First of all, I love the sun and feeling the sun on my skin. Secondly, I don't even like wearing clothes. Like seriously. That's why on some of my YouTube channels, I'm in my drawers. I'll put on a shirt to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll wear clothes, but I'm not wearing. I might be in a thong or some shit. Hell, if I wasn't on this live right now, I'd be wearing nothing but a smile. I swear, I just don't like clothes. I can't. I don't see how y'all deal with that snow. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, Kimmy, it's your last year. Congratulations. Congratulations. Can we have ancestors around even if we've never met or know who they are? I feel 2 or 3, but I don't know. Yep, you sure can. Most of the ancestors that are around you, Sparkles, you've never met them. They're people that passed on way before you were born. So, yes, indeed. Oh, vengeful, you don't like wearing clothes? Me either. I'm telling you. Thank you, Dejine. Thank you. Bye bye. Cooper, thank you so much. I love you, Cooper. Hit up the Facebook group, Cooper, so we can converse. I should let y'all go. It's been 2 hours. Can I go now, y'all? I'll tell you what, when do y'all want me back? I'm going to let y'all decide when I come back live. When do y'all want me back? When do y'all want me back? Because I'm finna sign off, y'all. It's been 2 hours. You want me back on Sunday, Dallas? Oh, tomorrow. Clover say tomorrow. Any days but Saturday. Okay, Venturecaster. Sunday? I got another vote for Sunday. All right, I can come back Sunday. I'll come back Sunday, y'all. Okay. Uh-oh, we got Friday in the house. We got Friday in the house. Maybe I'll do Friday and Sunday to make y'all both happy. All right. I got y'all. I'll be back. I'll post it in the Facebook group, and I'll also post it on African Witch Bitch, and I'll also post it on, I'll do a post on YouTube to let you know what time on Friday and Sunday that I'll be live, okay? Good night, everybody. Good night. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very. Look at me. I'm taking my clothes off already. I ain't even off this live yet, and they're coming off. They're coming off, right? Thank you guys very much. Again, please hit up the Facebook group, the Facebook like page, as well as my website if you need low-cost hoodoo supplies. If you guys want to send me an email, hit up my email, and I will respond. Now, after I get off this live right now, I'm going straight to the emails to respond to everything you guys ask me. So be prepared. I will talk to you guys soon. Ashe.